this is my basic setup. I just recently bought a Mac Studio, M1 Max, I think it's called. Had to do it for my quote real job, day job, video editor. I have a Wacom tablet, but luckily this was really cheap. It's just an Intuos. It had double the pressure sensitivity from my old one. But let me put the camera down and we can kind of go through a little bit of what I have set up here. So give me a moment. All right, hang on. I use this cotton glove. I used to work in a professional photo lab doing retouching and whatnot. These are great because basically, it helps with your hand sliding on your tablet. So yeah, this is just really nice if you're making long sweeping lines and you just want to keep going. This is kind of a must. I think I bought a pack of 4 or 5 of these at Michael's. And the reason why I have it is because without it, there's about 1/4 of an inch between the edge of the tablet and my desk, and my wrist, it just hurts. Being up here for a while, it aches. I did have carpal tunnel surgery about 15 years ago. It went fine, but I just kind of don't want to risk it. I want it to be as ergonomic as possible. So, bought this, traced around it with, I think, a white Sharpie, and had a really dull X-Acto knife to cut this out. But now I got new blades, so when this gets worn out, I can just cut a new one. And on the back, I cut like a really cheap mouse pad and double-sided taped it in places so that when it's down and I got my arm on it, it doesn't slide, because I was doing this and it was sliding out, and that's not helpful. One thing I've never done was I've never really did anything with these shortcut keys. My older Wacom tablet had like a click wheel. I thought that'd be great. I could zoom in, zoom out really fast. I never used them. I just ended up doing everything on the keyboard. I learned all these shortcuts. One thing that someone may ask is like, well, should I get a Wacom with a screen on it where you're drawing and you're looking down at it? That's completely up to you. For me, I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to use one of those, simply because I bought my first Wacom from a Circuit City, if anyone old enough to remember what that is. I just got used to working here and looking up at the screen, and that weird disconnect between looking up and working down here went away after a while. I've been doing that for, in Photoshop at first, and then I switched digital for my comic books probably about 10, 12 years ago. To go back to working down here, I don't really know if I could. Also, like I had mentioned earlier, I had carpal tunnel surgery, a long time ago, and I was working at an art table with it slanted up, and I never had good posture. I hunched over a lot. So this actually became like a career saver for me, is switching to this. Okay, so aside from the tablet, but I use Clip Studio Paint. I'm using the EX version. I'm on version 1.12, and I think it's fantastic. All right, so that's it. If you have any questions, let me know down below. Leave a like if you thought it was interesting. And please subscribe. That helps me a lot. All right, well, thank you very much, and see you in the next video.